Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Forced out to his left, and he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Jackson to Boykin, first down, Baltimore.
10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this is caught at the 8. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 28 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So Dalton now. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Calais Campbell on the stop. It's a gain of 4.
On third down, Elliott. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 12 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dalton. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. The tight end, Blake Bell, the intended receiver. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Dalton hands off to Elliott. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Dalton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Bell there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The kickoff for Dallas.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Kill. Report.
Now Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Justin Tucker lining up.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Dalton here from the gun. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fielded at about the 28. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 36.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
On first down, Dobbins. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 45 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Cody Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down.
1st and 10 for Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. This is Elliott. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The Cowboy ball carrier.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gain of 15.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's 2nd down. Dalton bootlegs out. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Running with Elliott. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Dalton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
Cowboy first down.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Dalton. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A 14-yard pickup.
They'll try and run for it without it. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And his throw is incomplete.
Dalton's
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his 1st drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Dalton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
C.D. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? There goes Mark Ingram. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
For the extra point.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Passing, it's Dalton.
Third.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Boy, first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 13. at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton, he finds his target. It's Schultz.
Dalton's
They
pass.
get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
Here's Dalton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Dalton's pass.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Dalton's throw taken in by Lamb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
He's running.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. It's a foot race. 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 35, Cowboys 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
Oh, a ball batted in the